Welcome to the Daily App Show Android edition. Today we're going to take a look at an application that makes it really easy for you to back up your mobile device. It's called Sprite Mobile. Now, there are a lot of backup applications out there, probably way too many. But what's unique about this application is the options that it gives you for backing up. So let's take a look at the backup options. You could back up to your device, to your storage card, to box.net, or Dropbox. So your device means it's going to use your internal memory inside your device. Your storage card means it's going to use your SD card, your storage card that you put into your Android phone. Box.net is an off-site service that you can use to back up off-site, which is probably one of the most secure ways to do it. And then Dropbox also does that. I myself happen to be a user of Dropbox, so I can, of course, set up a backup to go to Dropbox. So all you need to really do is tap on your option and then add a new backup. So for example, I'm going to type in just the name for this backup. Let's just call it New Backup. Hit Continue. And it's going to give me a list of all of the options of things that I can back up on my device. Now there's a lot of things on my device that I can back up, all the way from applications to music and videos and photos, and so it gives you the option to select those items and choose what items you want to back up. So most of us have backups of our music. You know, we've purchased music, we have it on our computer, same with videos and sometimes even photos as well. So to make your backup smaller, you don't necessarily have to select those items. So here are all the things that we can back up. All of our application settings, our bookmarks, calendar, our call logs, our contacts, messages, multimedia messages, music, photos, system settings, and video. So to keep my backup relatively small, I would deselect my photos, my music, my video, and then probably even my multimedia messages, and just leave it up to the important stuff that I wouldn't be able to get back. And then all I have to do is hit continue, and it's going to go through the backup process. So there's also a better way to do that, which is to just set your backup to a schedule. Most of us aren't doing things during certain times of the day or night whenever we sleep, so why not schedule your backups to go ahead and back up? Perhaps use Dropbox, which is what I use. Dropbox will actually give you 2 gigabytes free to use their service. So you can use their service for free, but I've also included a link in the show notes at the Daily App Show. So if you go to dailyappshow.com and then in the show notes for this episode, you will find a link to Dropbox where you can sign up and get a free Dropbox account. So now, once you've done that, you can choose to back up never, daily, weekly, or monthly, and then what time to start that backup at. And so once you've set that up, you can have your backups taking place daily or any time that you want. And of course, you can have them back up on the storage card, through box.net or Dropbox, or on your device. I recommend, though, that you take advantage of one of these off-site backups, and then, of course, back up off-site, which is more secure. In the settings, we have the option to go in and set our general. We can check for new updates, we can read release notes, and also allow it to send off non-anonymous data for product improvement. Online backup settings, we can set it to only use Wi-Fi, so in case you're on a data plan and you don't want your data plan to go crazy, you can just put it on Wi-Fi, and then when you're home or at your office, it'll just use Wi-Fi. And then, of course, here a configuration for box.net and Dropbox. Under security, you can have it enable encryption, and then you can also add a password to use to encrypt your backup files. Now with the automatic backups, of course, you would accumulate a lot of backups. So what I've set it to do is just keep my last 2 backups. Of course, I can go and set that number to whatever I would like, so that way the amount of backups that I have on either my SD card, my phone, or on one of those off-site locations, I don't have a ton of stuff that I've got to deal with. And then restoring is super easy. Say you lose your phone, or it gets stolen or something like that, or damaged. You can simply buy a new phone or get a new phone, install Sprite Mobile, hit restore, and then enter your account information so that you can log in, and then it's going to restore your phone right back with all of that data saved that you had saved from the previous last time. So Sprite Mobile, very easy to use, very nice. I love the offsite backup, of course, and even being able to back up onto the SD card is nice too. This is what I've seen this app do over and above most of the other apps out there, and why I think you can justify spending a few dollars for this application. So I recommend that you go into the Android market and check out Sprite Mobile in the app market today. Take care, and we'll see you next time on the Daily App Show, Android Edition.